Welcome to Wild Championship Wrestling Outlaws. This is Wes Ryan, joined on the mic with Mags. How you doing, Mags?
Is this where I'm supposed to talk?
Yeah. All right, this is first match is underway. We got Billy Palmer coming out. He was in the Rookie Showcase this Saturday, and he did a great job, but honestly, he was pretty disrespectful to some of upper management, but they decided to go ahead and put him out there. So
some of upper management, he was disrespectful to the owner, which, I mean, if you can't be ballsy enough to throw it back in the owner's face, I mean, what can you do? I mean, we know Billy Palmer is disrespectful, especially seeing him on the outside of the ring with Zay Gates.
Right, but yeah, seeing him in the ring though, he's a different kind of person. Oh, and it looks like Joey Owens may not have liked that because he's sitting him up against Max Sterling, one of the guys with the hardest chops of WCWO. Like, I've heard him hit chops before that I thought were gunshots, and I ducked under the table.
Mac looks like he's used to gunshots. As I said last time, I sat down with Max Sterling, and he did tell me he's got 5 open warrants out of Hazard County, which is why he doesn't go to Hazard County anymore. Sure, Billy Palmer is no stranger to warrants himself, but we got to see tonight if he's going to warrant a win against Max Sterling.
All right, that's strike one. But Billy Palmer is not afraid to go to the counties he has warrants, and I don't think he's probably got the police in his bag, all that stuff. All right, looks like Gabriella Rosewood's about to start talking, so we're gonna send it off to her.
From Indianapolis, Indiana, the real deal, Billy Palmer. And his opponent, from the highways and the byways, Matt Sterling. Your referee is Dr. B. Angel.
All right, referee Angel's about to start us off. Billy Palmer looks really serious about this match. He is not taking his eyes off of Max Sterling. Max Sterling's just ready. I can see that little smile on the corners of Max Sterling's mouth. He's ready to tear into Billy Palmer's chest, I think.
And normally I'm all for the disrespect and the bad intentions in the ring, but honestly, I don't know that the real deal has what it takes against Billy Palmer or against Max Sterling tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he has one match under his belt right now, and that match was against Khalil Pierce, who came out to get revenge for Joey Owens for what the disrespect Billy Palmer was showing him. And going up against a WCWO legend like Max Sterling in your second match, that's a lot. It's a good thing Billy Palmer does look so serious, because he needs to be serious in this match.
Well, and it seems as if Billy Palmer just has it out for the old guard of WCWO. As it stands, he's gone after Joey Owens. Doesn't get much older guard than Joey at this point. And now Max Sterling stands in his way. We know real deal Billy Palmer is the real deal when it comes to doing whatever he has to do to get the job done, especially having that experience standing on the outside of the ring, helping someone else get the wins. He knows what he's got to do to be able to get the wins, and just like that, he is able to rope Mac in and is now laying in some snug shots there.
It looked like Max Sterling tried to grab for Billy Palmer's hair, forgetting that Billy Palmer is actually bald. So, Max Sterling learned that the hard way, and his hand slipped off, and Billy Palmer just took advantage of that.
And again, that's smart. I mean, Billy Palmer, a student of the game, obviously, that's why you watched him manage for so long. He was watching, he was learning, he was observing. I mean, how many times did he stand on the outside of the ring and watch one of his clients face Max Sterling?
I mean, Billy Palmer was trained by some of the best WCWO has to offer right now. But Max Sterling was trained by some of the best WCWO has had over the past, like, 10 to 15 years. So I think Max Sterling definitely has the experience advantage in this, and he's just waiting for Billy Palmer to do that.
And you mentioned the chops and the first plate of chops being served here at the Outlaw Arena. Billy got one in on Max making him pay for it tenfold.
Oh my goodness. I don't think we needed the microphones on that one to hear that back here in the production truck. Oh.
I thought that was the hitch settling.
No, that was that shot.
But either way, Billy Palmer back on top here. Gonna pick him up for a huge scoop slam. Drops Max Sterling right on that back. And Mac is a bit elderly in comparison to the rest of the roster. You don't...
I don't know if those are the words I would use.
You can't assume his back's got much more years in it.
He's definitely a vet, I would put it that way. But yeah, Max Sterling has a lot of experience, but Billy Palmer's trying to go for those spots that Max probably had to take a lot of bumps on over the years. But I don't think it's going to help him, or at least it hasn't yet. So we'll see.
Billy working over Mac in the corner, and there's another overhand chop. Now stomping a mud hole in Mac and just choking him in the corner.
Referee being a little lenient on that count.
And honestly, that may be what works in Billy Palmer's favor here, is the looseness of the ref. A big snug right hand. Mac able to reverse it, whip into the corner. Uppercut. This is vintage Max Sterling combination. Splash in the corner.
You know, we see Max Sterling getting chances to take on a lot of the younger guys at WCWO. I think he's a pretty good like gate for the younger guys to learn something and to learn like what it's actually going to take in a WCWO ring compared to somewhere else, and compared to being in a ring with other rookies too.
Billy getting a quick eye rake there. And Billy Palmer likes to keep it slow, which is the opposite of what Max Sterling does. Normally Mac tries to pick up the pace. And here we go, fireman's carry. Beautiful maneuver there from Max Sterling. That could be all she wrote. Hooks the leg deep, and in fact it is all she wrote. Max Sterling getting the win there, putting Billy Palmer down in his first Friday show as a singles competitor.
Yeah, but Billy Palmer isn't going to take that lightly, and I'm sure that Billy Palmer's just thinking about who he's going to take on next. Well, right now he's probably thinking, "Ow, I hurt," but after that wears off, he's going to be thinking about what's coming next for sure. So.
He's probably going to go after TJ Powers next at this point with the rate he's going after the old guard.
I mean, I don't think TJ Powers is going to be coming back for a little bit after what Jackson Morgan put him through last week, and with Will Asher's help.
So either way, what an amazing contest we had to start off the end of the month show, starting off Burnout here, starting it off hot with a crowd favorite versus Billy Palmer. And we've got more action coming for you, so stay tuned here on WCWO Burnout.
Reggie. Hey, buddy. Did you hear that decision that Abby made?
No.
He has to defend this against Jackson Morgan at the end of the month. What? You know damn well that this is going to happen to Jackson Morgan.
Yeah, it's not good.
I have scars, man.
You've never been.
That's not a good there. I'm not defending this against Jax.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Okay.
I'm not doing this again. Okay. For a year straight, I put my body through hell with that. I'm not doing it again.
You got a point. Hear me out. I kind of like it. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. He's going to paint his walls with your insides. It's going to be great. I'm just kidding. You guys have done everything there is to do to each other and more. So let's just make it a one-on-one match, no weapon stuff, just singles match. If you're the great territorial champion you are, you'll be able to beat him, right? I stand by Adam.
He is hazardous.
I stand by him.
Listen, I know I can beat him. He's hazardous to my health. Hold on.
It's official. We're doing it.
What? Come on, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you are.
The following contest is a tag team match, and it is set for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
And you want to talk about the rookie showcase. You mentioned Billy Palmer. This is the spotlight stealer, Jay Steele, who made a hell of an effort at the rookie showcase against the water boy Cameron Cross.
Yeah, he did a really good job, and he actually managed to pin Waterboy, which is crazy because Waterboy has a couple of years of experience under his belt at WCWO at this point, and Jay Steele just started. So this is really interesting. And actually, he's going up against a couple of people that are really experienced tonight, too. But he's not alone. He's got CJ Cyclone with him. That's who's coming out now. CJ Cyclone also had a really good match against Cousin Peter. Alright, and here's CJ Cyclone. Now, all the management's told us that they're facing vets tonight. They didn't tell us who. So I'm really interested to see who it's going to be. I don't know why they were being so secretive about it.
I mean, it's a big show. They want to keep it a surprise.
Yeah, but I thought me and Reggie were pals. But I guess not. So,
No, I'm pals with Reggie. Me and Reggie
What?
go to the gym
Hang
together.
on a second. Is that Ruthless Domination's music? We haven't seen them in months.
You're
It
joking.
is. Holy cow! It looks like Hammer and Scorpion have both been hitting the gym in their spare time. Oh man, they have to take the sleeves off their shirts because when they flex, it actually breaks their shirts.
I mean, Hammer coming back from injury. We haven't seen him in months.
These guys eat raw meat and raw eggs every morning for breakfast. That's how tough they are.
So they're on that Rocky Balboa diet.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm surprised you understand that. It's a
I mean,
classic
I don't really-
movie reference.
I haven't seen the movies because I've only watched Star Wars and Lord of the Rings as far as classic movies go.
That
but,
doesn't surprise me.
But I know who Rocky Balboa is. I know he was in the woods for a minute. So I know that stuff. Oh, looks like Gabrielle Rosewood wants to talk.
Introducing first, from Indianapolis, Indiana, the Spotlight Stealer, Jay Steele. And his partner, from the storm beyond time, CJ Cyclone. And their opponents, from Indianapolis, Indiana, Hammer and Scorpion, Ruthless Domination. Your referee for this match will be Luigi.
All right. Wow. I'm still surprised that Ruthless Domination's here. We really have not seen them in months, and it looks like they've been spending that time getting ready to come back into the ring, and they look like they're ready to take on these rookies and show them how we do it at WCWO.
I mean, there's nothing more scary than a tag team that looks like that.
Right. It's just, and CJ and Jay Still are about to see why they call him ruthless.
And CJ Cyclone, a mixed martial arts enthusiast, you can just tell by the stance he takes before a fight. And it looks like we're going to start things off here. Collar and elbow tie up. There's the power on display of Hammer.
Wow, look at the the physique of Hammer and Scorpion is crazy, honestly. I don't think I could do that. I wouldn't be able to handle that. Yeah.
Well, considering you don't even handle walking down the street without losing your breath, it doesn't surprise me.
Some streets are really long, man. But, oh, my goodness.
Took his head off with that clothesline there. Just starting off dominant. Huge leg drop right across the throat. Goes in for the cover. And a 1 count. CJ Cyclone going to take a little bit more to keep the young upstart down. Dragging him up by the hair. And that's just disrespectful.
Oh. You know, Hammer's Facebook profile picture is a picture of him fooling a semi-truck. And I'm not surprised.
Why do you stalk people on Facebook?
I'm just friends with people on Facebook. I'm a likable guy once you, get to know me. So, yeah.
I'd be afraid to get to know you.
No, we're going to be best buds, probably. We're going to have friendship bracelets. It's going to be crazy.
If you get me a friendship bracelet, we're going to fight. Either way, speaking of fighting, CJ Cyclone's got to do something to fight back here. Hammer is just asserting his dominance. Scoop slam and just throwing CJ Cyclone around like he has never been in a ring before.
Well, I mean, this is CJ Cyclone's second match ever at WCWO, officially speaking. I mean, of course, he's had training matches and stuff, but this is the real deal. Not to bring Billy Palmer in this, but this is the real thing. This is it. And it doesn't get more real at WCWO than facing Ruthless Domination.
I personally have never actually watched a Ruthless Domination match, whereas I have actually sat in training and watched these upstarts, watched these young rookies fight their way through the grueling training process, through all the bumps and the bruises, to get to the point where they can be in the ring on Friday nights in front of the crowd. So I know CJ Cyclone can fight back. I know he's got it in him. I'm surprised he's not yet.
Yeah, CJ Cyclone has a lot of stuff. He has a lot of skill inside him, and I mean, he's probably just waiting to let that out. Or maybe he just hasn't found Hammer and Scorpion's weakness yet, if they even have one. Maybe that's what he's looking for. But yeah, honestly, if he's not able to figure it out, his best bet's to tag in his tag team partner, probably.
Well, right now, what was their name? Ruthless Domination?
Ruthless Domination, yeah.
They're doing a really good job of keeping the ring separated and keeping CJ Cyclone away from Jay Steele on the corner. And Jay Steele just sitting over there looking disappointed that he is not getting this match. And right there, this could be the opportunity for CJ Cyclone to come back off of that drop kick as he makes his way back to his feet, trying to get over to his corner. And an uppercut there keeps Scorpion rocked, and now Jay Steele is legal, the freshest man of the four in the ring. So they're going to whip right into a beautiful arm drag. Not too smart, though, whipping him towards his corner. That could have been bad. Spinning back elbow.
Yeah, Jay Steele looked really good on Saturday, and I think, I'm sure he's excited to get his hands on Ruthless Domination, and if Jay Steele's able to get the win for them, I'm sure he's going to put that on his resume.
There's a roll up.
Oh, don't you call that the best move in wrestling or something?
No, the most dangerous move is the surprise roll up. That was a backslide.
Okay.
Actually, technically, it was a crucifix, but I wouldn't expect you to know how to correct it.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to correct it. I was just curious.
And Scorpion here trying to make his way back to his partner. Didn't see the tag from Cyclone, and there's a chop block. Illegal in the NFL, perfectly legal in the WCWO ring.
True. And now they're just stomping on him because he wasn't able to get over there. Finally, ref Luigi seconds now.
Luigi making sure Jay Steele gets out of the ring. Doesn't see Cyclone choking Scorpion there.
And Cyclone and CJ Cyclone and Jay Steele aren't afraid to do sneaky stuff to get the win. That's kind of what you were saying last week, isn't it? That that doesn't matter how you get the win, and I think they heard you and are taking that advice.
Well, that's the smartest thing a rookie can do is listen to a commentator. They see all and hear all.
Well, I have glasses. I have really bad eyesight, so I don't know if I see all, but yeah, I definitely try.
Is that why you wear bifocals?
I should wear bifocals actually, but that's not the point. All right.
And again, I talked earlier about Ruthless Domination cutting off the ring, but ever since Jay Steele was able to get in the ring, it has been all CJ and Jay keeping the ring cut off.
And Ruthless Domination really showing, are really trying to, you can tell they haven't been in the WCWO ring for a little bit, it seems like, but I think they're starting to get back familiar with it. It looks like Scorpion's starting to remember what it's like, and now he's tearing up these rookies.
And here's Scorpion tagging in. Hammer looks for some double team maneuver. Spinebuster Bulldog combo there.
That might be it.
And that, in fact, was it. Ruthless Domination able to get the win over the young rookies. The rookie class is not doing too hot in the win-loss ratio tonight.
Well, look who they're up against. They're up against these vets that are first of all look huge. I mean, like I said, like Hammer pulls semi-trucks. You know, I don't know what Scorpion bench presses, but it's got to be more than I do, and that's saying something.
Well, you don't bench press anything but a Twinkie,
People
so that
can't
doesn't
see me.
surprise me.
They don't know how absolutely ripped I am. All right.
The only thing ripped about you is the seams on your shirt.
The only thing ripped about me is a bag of Reese's Pieces. But we'll be right back.
Mike Noble, for the past month or so, you have made it your mission in life to make me miserable. You've low-blowed me, you've stolen from me, you've insulted my family even. I don't know what I did to you, but you've crossed so many lines and I'm sick of it. So this Friday night, 1151 Kentucky Avenue, 7:30 p.m., it's WCWO Burnout. You and me, Mike Noble, Kentucky Avenue Carnage. The only way to win, pinfall or submission, and if we have to go that far, and I hope for the sake of hope that we go this far, knockout. So be ready, Mike. I hope you can feel what's about to come your way, because I can feel it, and it's a whole lot of rage. You better hope you walk away from this unassisted, Mike Noble, because if I have anything to do with it, you're going out on a stretcher. See you soon, buddy. See you soon.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is set for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestant.
All right, here we go. We got Kenneth James coming out. He was Skull Crusher.
Repping his best Gears of War looking attire.
And Skull Crusher is cosplaying as John Cena, it looks like. Maybe a grilling dad. I don't know.
I mean, who tucks a t-shirt into George? Skull Crusher. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell him there's a problem with it. But there is a problem with it.
Did you just...
I'm not going to tell him to his face. I'm going to tell him from the safety of the other side of this camera.
Where did you go to school?
School?
That doesn't surprise
Anyway.
me. Obviously, these two full of history with one another. I mean, Two Loud Strays and the James Gang went to battle a lot earlier
Time to
this
dance.
year.
It's
And
dance party.
the Strays actually pinned the James
party.
Gang in a
Come on.
match. I Don't Dance, like a Lee Bryce song.
Here he is. It's Too Loud Timmy Jackson. You know, Too Loud has looked pretty upset the last couple weeks. I know he's been working with Reggie Edwards on his anger management, but I understand why Too Loud Timmy Jackson is upset, because like like he walked up and challenged Kenneth James to a fair gentleman's duel tonight. And Kenneth James walked out there last week during a match that Timmy Jackson had handled and ruined it for Timmy Jackson by just slapping David.
Yeah, he completely cost Timmy the match, causing the disqualification. And you know, I call you a nerd, but Timmy must be a real special kind of nerd to challenge another man to a duel. It's a wrestling match. It is a contest, a battle, a fight, but a duel?
I mean, what are you supposed to do whenever a man walks up and smacks you and says, I challenge you to a duel? I mean...
Beat the bloody hell out of him.
Well, Kenneth James is in the ring with him right now, so we'll see what happens.
Nah, but Kenneth James is conniving. He's playing it smart.
Accompanied to the ring by Skull Crusher from Bloomington, Indiana, conniving Kenneth James. And his opponent from Hamilton County, Indiana, he is one half of the WCWO Tag Team Champions, Too Loud, Timmy Jackson. Your referee for this match will be Darren Rothschild.
WCWO Social Media Ref of the Year, Baron Rothschild, only because he's the only one that posts social media videos, I'm pretty sure.
I've seen Baron Rothschild get kicked in the face more since I started here at WCWO than...
I've heard Baron Rothschild disqualified somebody in a no DQ match. I have a reliable source.
Is it the same Wikipedia page you get your movie facts from?
Wikipedia is a reliable source.
No.
Yeah.
Either way.
The internet doesn't lie.
Either way, I talked earlier about how conniving Kenneth James is. I mean, how conniving can you be playing the mind games, getting under someone's skin by costing them a match the way he did? He didn't beat Timmy down to cost him the match. He went the easy route.
And
sometimes you work smarter, not harder.
Timmy Jackson is. Like after Kenneth James came out there and smacked David Light, you know, Timmy Jackson was actually pretty angry. Like, he was almost too mad, Timmy Jackson, whenever he walked out there and walked up to Kenneth James, and he was like, why did you do that? And he was ready to throw down in the back. I saw the video. I was actually back there trying to get to my car, and I thought there was going to be a fight. I was scared. I almost
sure
cried.
Were.
I had to call my mommy, dude.
I'm sure you did. But,
what the heck?
And I mean, it's a duel. It's a duel, but Kenneth James, whether that was fair or dishonorable.
What is this? Like, that's not how gentlemen behave, Kenneth James.
That, sir, is how you stay on top. You know why you kick a man when he's down? He's easier to reach. Kenneth James just making sure Timmy's down in order for him to be easier to reach.
I think the only reason that Kenneth James has to do that is because he's scared. He's seen what Timmy Jackson has done the last few months, and he thinks that Timmy Jackson might be able to find his weak point and exploit it, and he might end up winning this match. I think that's why Kenneth James had to do what he had to do just there.
And Kenneth James with a wishbone.
Oh, goodness.
And his partner's Andre Stray. Normally Andre's the one that gets the bone, but he just got wishbone.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for Timmy Jackson. Now Kenneth James still being able to use the strength off of that low blow he did right at the beginning, right before the match started.
I mean, Baron was trying to get him to do the 10 paces, and now he's going to give him a 10 count as he chokes him on the rope. And there's Skull Crusher choking him on the rope again. Skull Crusher needs to be careful. His beard almost got tangled in Timmy's hair.
Yeah, that would be bad. Yeah. Oh. Kenneth James is looking, he has a smile on his face. He looks like he's really like gotten Tim where he wants him, but I don't know. I think Timmy Jackson has been really moving up at WCWO recently, and like he's not just a joke. Like he's not just a funny guy anymore. Like he's serious now. He has the tag team belt. He had, you know, he's won matches. He's been the reason that his tag team has won matches, and now he's in the ring with Kenneth James, another veteran of WCWO. I mean, Timmy Jackson isn't new to WCWO, but Timmy Jackson's definitely new to this level of WCWO.
Timmy Jackson's a bigger guy. The only thing he's new to right now is being dominated the way he is. I mean, Kenneth James is doing everything within the rules here, believe it or not. He's listening to the ref's counts, breaking it before 5 to take Timmy down.
I feel like you've never read rules in your life, honestly. Like, you probably just open up a board game box and you're like, all right, I know how we're going to play this. You probably decide the rules and your friends just sit there and have to deal with it. But it looks like Timmy Jackson's like, okay, well, I was trying to talk good about Timmy Jackson, but then that happened, so.
Conniving Kenneth James. He's always got his opponent's number. And as far as rules go, you look like you over-explain rules and ruin the fun. Am I wrong?
It's okay to
It doesn't matter if I'm
have
wrong.
fun at the same time. Ooh, okay.
Kenneth James working over the back of Timmy Jackson, and this is smart. He's kept the big man down. There's not much of a weight difference between the two, but the height difference is what makes the advantage here for Timmy, but it is not at all affecting Timmy. Or affecting Kenneth, I should say. Kenneth able to keep Timmy down. Timmy trying to get the crowd pumped up here. Trying to get the crowd behind him. Could be looking for that musical comeback.
If anyone can get the crowd pumped up, it's Too Loud Timmy Jackson. And you can bet there's going to be a dance party at some point. And you can bet I'm going to be in our booth here dancing when it happens. Is it time?
The next time you dance around me, I'm getting a restraining order. I know a lawman or two.
That's fine with me. I won't have to smell you anymore.
Oh, no. That restraining order will stop you from being, oh my God, muscling Kenneth James up in a big scoop slam. Honestly, give the devil his due there. Huge strength on display coming off the ropes. Looking for that Too Loud splash. And only a 2 count. Almost took out Rothschild in the process.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, Timmy Jackson he's been learning at WCWO. He's starting to step up his game. Like, we're probably gonna start seeing Timmy Jackson go after single titles maybe in the future. Like, that's what I'm seeing.
Oh, so you're saying he'll abandon Andre?
No, I'm not saying he'll abandon Andre. He can be 2 belts, Too Loud Timmy Jackson.
Timmy 2 belts?
Timmy 2 belts.
Nah, I think he'll leave Andre astray.
All right, that's a pun. That is one of the puns of all time for sure. But let's see here.
I am the punniest.
All right.
And another big body splash, dropping all of his weight on Kenneth James.
My God, I thought Timmy Jackson was going to have that before he even got a chance to do a dance party.
We might not need a dance party if Timmy keeps this up.
What does Skull Crusher just do? Skull Crusher does he have a chain on him or something? What the heck is that?
And Baron with a
There's
catching it.
nothing gentlemanly about Kenneth James. I'm sorry. Like, Kenneth James...
Huge roll-ups. Got him stacked up. And there's the most dangerous
God.
move in the business, the surprise fruit roll-up.
And it paid off for Too Loud Timmy Jackson. He had that too fast roll-up there.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. I can make puns too.
And Timmy's getting the hell out of Dodge. We didn't even need a
should.
dance party here tonight.
As he should, because he's outnumbered right now. So
And Skull Crusher got to go back and coach Kenneth. I think Kenneth's going after Timmy here.
I know. No one is safe.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is set for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are once again being graced by his presence, Will Asher.
yeah, Will Asher just got his friend Jackson Morgan back and just sent TJ Powers back to the retirement village for a few months probably after what they did to him in the ring.
Oh, you gotta wonder if maybe that's given Will Asher a new vigor here tonight, a new edge on life, a new lease on life, if you will.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see. I think that Will Asher's probably got a little bit more confidence probably feeling a little more positive, and it's not a Will Asher you want to be in the ring with. But Waterboy's going to try to be in the ring with them. Waterboy Cameron Cross coming out. I feel like he's really been stepping up his game recently, and I'm excited to see what he does here tonight. So hopefully he's ready for Will Asher and anything Will Asher might throw at him, because like Will Asher has a lot of things in his arsenal, and now he has Jackson Morgan back. So you never know whenever Jackson Morgan might show back up again. I mean, I don't see him attacking Waterboy, but you never know, you know?
I mean, it's not necessarily about who you attack, it's why you attack. And for all we know, Will Asher and Jackson Morgan might have their eyes on those tag team titles.
Introducing first, from parts unknown, Will Asher. And his opponent, he is the king of the beaches in California, Cameron, the Waterboy Cross. Your referee for this match will be Luigi.
Alright, Will Asher's taking off his mask. That's whenever Will Asher is the most dangerous, when that mask comes off. That's whenever the violence comes out of Will Asher.
Well, Waterboy trying to get the crowd pumped. Will Asher has slowly become almost a favorite of the crowd here lately. Obviously, the crowd a little sentimental to the fact that Will Asher lost his friend. I still don't understand how you come back from being burned alive.
Yeah, I mean Jackson Morgan has a lot of mysterious things up his sleeve, and so does Will Asher, to be honest. But it's not really mysterious with Will Asher; it's just violent. Like, he has a lot of violence up his sleeve, and oh my goodness, that was bad.
Waterboy went for that arm drag there. Will Asher had to scout it, and there's that arm drag. And again, this is patented Waterboy offense here, going for the quick pin off the drop kick. A very quick 2 count there.
Like I said, both these guys have really been moving up with WCWO and really been putting on some really good matches lately, and having some really good showings. You know, Will Asher's got to be feeling super positive with Jackson Morgan back at his side, and Waterboy honestly has got to be feeling pretty positive too. He's had a pretty good couple months. You know, he's trying for the territorial title, and it was pretty close with him getting that. You know, he's been skyrocketing.
I mean, we obviously saw Phoenix trying to, I guess for lack of a better term, manipulate and control Will Asher the same way that Will allows him and Jax to work with each other. But there's just something about Jackson Morgan that Will Asher is devoted to, whereas Phoenix just didn't have that for him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because Jax and Will both have kind of bald heads. I say kind of because Jax still has a little bit of hair, but that could be it. Or maybe it's something else. Maybe it's just like that same kind of unbiased violence that Jackson Morgan and Will Asher both have. But yeah, he's definitely excited to have his partner back. And Phoenix is probably scared, to be honest.
And Waterboy trying to mount offense here. Signature offense from the Waterboy. Cameron Cross goes in for another cover. Again, a 2 count from Cameron Cross. Not really able to keep Waterboy, or rather keep Will down the way Waterboy wants to. Went for that Claymore there.
They said that Will Asher's been a fan favorite lately, but Waterboy's been a fan favorite for a while also. And I think that's important. Yeah, I think that's important to point out. Like, the fans are probably, the fans are both probably really excited to see both of these guys. But and
a quick pin there from Waterboy. getting the quick win. It was so quick, I almost missed it.
Yeah. Most dangerous move in wrestling. You might be on something there.
Pulled the old school Roddy Piper, able to throw the shoulders back there. I think even Waterboy's a little surprised that he was able to get that.
Will Asher does not look happy about that finish. Uh-oh.
If I were Cameron, I'd get out of Dodge.
Yeah.
And Will almost looks to be in a trance.
He isn't even blinking.
You know, over the past several weeks, I've been confiding in Will Asher, trying to convince him to step away from Jackson Morgan, if you will. And clearly Will Asher has made his choice. I was just trying to protect him. But fine, if he wants to align himself with Jackson Morgan, all the power to him. Now, speaking of Jackson Morgan, let's get down to the nitty-gritty here, okay? Phoenix and Jackson Morgan. Two names you can't even say in the same sentence without thinking about a little bit of WCWO history. Now, Jax, I'm not going to sit here and recap our entire history together because, quite frankly, if the idiotic fans want to know that history, they can go to the YouTube page for WCWO and they can find it. But I do want to go back to one specific night, Jax. That night was Freaky Friday, October of 2024. You were in a casket match for the Outlaw Championship. And towards the ass end of that match, something beautifully violent emerged from the casket. And that was me. Now, in that moment, Jax, I had a choice. I could either continue my pointless pursuit of trying to make your life a living hell, or I could sever the connection. I chose to sever the connection. And in doing so, Jax, look what happened to the both of us. I severed the connection, and that very same night, you became Outlaw Champion. And just 3 months later, I became Territorial Champion. Here's the difference between us, Jax. Your Outlaw Championship reign lasted, what? 2.5, 3 months at best. I've had the Territorial Championship since January. 8 months. I'm a different person than I was back then, Jax. So let me break it down for you so even a simpleton like you can understand. Okay? This Friday night at the Outlaw Arena, our music is going to hit. We're going to enter the ring, and the bell is going to ring. And the stupid fans of WCWO are going to find out what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. So, Jax, you grab your stupid little pig mask and come ready to fight me one more time.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is for the WCWO Territorial Championship. Let's bring out the contestants.
And we've got championship action. I know you've never won a thing in your life, except maybe a hot dog eating contest. But the Territorial Championship is on the line. And I mean, these two have a copious, I know that's a big word you may not understand, copious amounts of history with one another.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was telling you actually earlier. But yeah, they do. And by the way, I have won trophies. I have a participation trophy from when I was in Team. So I think I know something about winning. Oh look, Will Asher's back. And he's coming out here with Jackson Morgan. And yeah, like, Jackson Morgan and Phoenix have a lot of history. They have about, I think, 5 years or so, 3 to 5 years worth of history at WCWO.
I mean,
tag team champions. They were, they were a terrifying force to be reckoned with, especially with T.S. Wiley in their corner.
I mean, hell, Jackson broke into Phoenix's own house, assaulted him, beat him all the way through the entire house, and then tried to drown Phoenix in the pool in Phoenix's own backyard and left him for dead in his own front yard.
Yeah, and honestly, Phoenix deserved that for what he did to Jackson Morgan. I'm not even upset with Jackson Morgan about that. I want Jackson Morgan's side in that one. But I can't be on Phoenix's side because Phoenix is not a nice guy, alright? Like Phoenix dropped his own son off at Too Loud Timmy Jackson's house just because Too Loud Timmy Jackson's cat and Phoenix's son have the same name, and Phoenix was told to get back home. I know that was a lot of words to put in, but I'm just saying, like, Phoenix is a very good person.
Well, I mean, Jackson returned last week. We're just going to take T.S. Wiley out right at the get-go, and Phoenix is doing nothing to stop it.
I mean, Phoenix probably just isn't moving very quickly to stop it because T.S. Wiley has honestly kind of been like tossing Phoenix a little bit lately. Like he accidentally threw the briefcase and hit him and all kinds of stuff. But yeah, Will Asher needs to calm down. He's probably all fired up from that mountain match with Waterboy, but he needs to chill.
And I mean, Jackson returned last week after weeks of TJ Powers tormenting Will Asher, and they beat TJ Powers to the point where he's gonna have to have back surgery this past weekend. Like this past weekend, he went under for back surgery, and now that Jackson Morgan's back, he's out for blood, and now Gabby gets to announce this match, make it official.
Accompanied to the ring by Will Asher from the dark side of your dreams, Jackson Morgan. And his opponent is technically accompanied to the ring by Professor T.S. Wiley. From the ashes of the fire, he is the WCWO Territorial Champion, Phoenix. Your referee for this match will be Red Ledge.
And obviously, Phoenix has held on to that territorial championship, obviously with T.S. Wiley's help, since January when he won it from Brody Bodkins. And maybe tonight is finally the night that someone can capture that championship from Phoenix. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen for Jackson Morgan. But if he can get lucky, I mean, he's got the advantage right now with Will Asher by his side. Maybe he's going to get lucky.
Well, Jackson Morgan is no stranger to the territorial championship, and I'm sure Jackson Morgan's missing having some gold around his waist, but to be honest, I don't think Jackson Morgan's even really like understands the concept of a title match. I think Jackson Morgan is just excited to get out there and cause pain. Like you put somebody in a hold like that, you can see a smile come on Jackson Morgan's face. It's so creepy. Right? Ugh.
And Phoenix working over the arm here. And we're going to see some beautiful technical chain wrestling from Jackson Morgan. Jackson coming back stronger than ever. Both men had the same idea of a clothesline there. Obviously, these two, no strangers to one another. These two have had each other's number for years now at this point. Phoenix going for that clothesline and a beautiful arm drag from Jackson Morgan here. And a drop kick from Jackson Morgan?
And I'm sure Phoenix has actually never won a match against Jackson Morgan one-on-one. And I'm sure Phoenix is like looking to, like, even though you didn't ask for this match, you didn't really want this match, you wanted to speak off, I'm sure Phoenix is hoping that he can turn that around and end up getting a win and defending his title successfully.
When doesn't Phoenix want a week off? I mean, he's smart. You can't lose your title if you're not there to defend it.
Yeah, and I mean he has defeated like almost everyone. Oh my god! Sorry.
I don't know if you see it over here in the corner. Will Asher is continuing to do damage to T.S. Wiley.
Yeah, we can see it better on this camera. I'll just put it over here. Really watch Will Asher down there, currently kicking the degrees out of T.S. Wiley.
And I think Phoenix is going to have to prove tonight that he can do it without T.S. Wiley, which I have full faith in Phoenix. Always have. Always will. He's a good friend of mine. I actually was able to sit and talk to Phoenix earlier while he was putting on the face paint. And you know what he told me?
That's Phoenix.
Yeah. You know what he told me? He told me, you suck as a commentator and Jackson Morgan sucks as a wrestler, and he's going to retain his championship tonight.
Well, I don't think that's what he said, because I don't think he would have talked to you, honestly. Phoenix is not a nice dude.
We're good friends.
Okay, alright, well.
We go to Burger King together.
Such good friends, maybe you should marry him, I'm just saying. But anyway.
I'll save marrying the wrestlers for you. I mean, you're a glorified ring rat, but...
No, I actually am married to a lady. But anyway. Phoenix is really, doing everything he can to Jackson Morgan.
Phoenix pointing out a kid in the crowd. And Will Asher there to startle Phoenix out of that choke. And T.S. Wiley trying to fight back. And like Wile E. Coyote just keeps hitting the wall.
I think T.S. Wiley's best bet is to stay on the ground, honestly.
But instead of that wall saying Acme, it says Asher.
I think if I saw Will Asher, again, and on the other side of the ring, I think it's if I was T.S. Wiley and I saw Will Asher on the other side of the ring, I would leave. That's what I'm trying to say. Regardless of who my friends were, regardless of all that. Ow! That sounded painful.
Phoenix whipping Morgan in the corner. Big splash from the champion. Can't take too long bloating here again. Whipping Jackson into the corner. And here comes Phoenix again with another splash on Morgan. And he might be going to the well one too many times here. There it is, a huge lariat taking the head off of Phoenix. And now Jackson Morgan once again in control. And this matchup has been almost all Jackson Morgan. Phoenix able to get the reversal and a cross body from Jackson Morgan. Being burned alive has given him a new lease on his career. He's out here throwing caution to the wind, doing high-risk maneuvers.
I mean, he's probably a new person, basically, or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah.
He rose from the ashes.
No, Phoenix rose from the ashes. I think Jackson Morgan, comes out of the big
spine buster from Phoenix. Near fall there. Ref Fletcher's hand almost hitting the match. It was 2 2 3/3, 2 2/3, and a dust follicle away.
Jackson Morgan's looking to get back on his feet, and hopefully he can pull this off and end up getting the win on Phoenix here. But I don't know.
Phoenix trying to wait. What are all these people out here doing? They're jumping Will Asher. It's CJ Cyclone, Kurt Bousset, and Billy Palmer. And they're surrounding the ring Jackal style. No, and another roll-up. Are we going to get another roll-up victory? And it is Phoenix with a roll-up.
Tonight it's like we're eating dinner at Golden Corral. What time I do, actually? Yeah, you get rolls at Golden Corral.
Yeah, the honey butter.
Yeah.
I like Golden Corral. That's the smartest thing you've said all night.
Thank you.
Oh, and all of the... All of these people jumping Jackson Morgan, lining up for Busey here. And a jumping choke there from Busey. And a cyclone elbow there. Everybody just dropping the elbows on the sternum of Jackson Morgan, really putting the boots to him. All of the officials here trying to break this up, trying to release. This is almost reminiscent of what Jackson Morgan and Will Asher did to TJ Powers last week. And Asher trying to get in the ring to save Jackson here. And there is no saving as Mike Noble just puts the boots to Asher on the outside. Mike Noble taking someone's cane. Reggie very politely giving it back. And Misery does, in fact, love company, ladies and gentlemen. What a shocking turn of events here for Jackson Morgan and Will Asher. Just when Jackson Morgan looked like he had that victory in the bag, Phoenix had another trick up his sleeve. Even if Phoenix wasn't responsible for that, Phoenix able to take advantage of it. Now it seems as if the medical staff going to try and help Jackson out of the ring here.
Reggie! Welcome back, man! How was it? How was your trip to Iowa?
It was peaceful. It was quiet. And you know why it was peaceful and quiet, Tim?
Why?
Because there's nothing in Iowa! Nothing there! Nothing! Thank you for sending me to the middle of freaking nowhere to do nothing for a week!
You know, no matter how much, no matter how hard you try, I'm not giving up on you. You are not your anger. You're not. You are not your anger.
Reginald! Oh my God, why?
Hey, what? Hey, what? Abby approved the match with Jackson Morgan. I went to you, and somehow you agreed with her on it. Now, I have finally closed the chapter in the Jackson Morgan and Phoenix book, okay? Now, there's officially no one left to beat. Tomorrow, I'm buying tickets for a flight to Cancun. I'm taking a vacation until you can find some worthy competition. But you're not going to find any, so I'm going to be gone for a while.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Come on.
It doesn't. You might want to hold off buying the plane ticket. Don't buy it yet. We got some other plans for you.
Who, Reggie? There's no one else.
You'll see.
It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We got right on the parade
just
for
go. For the love of God, just go
Who?
lay down for a
Who
second.
is it?
Just go lay down. Just go. Just go. God.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is set for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestant.
Welcome back from intermission, everybody. Max, I'm sorry it took me so long to get in here. I opened up my fifth Diet Mountain Dew of the night, and it exploded on me. I don't know why. I'm very sad though, because I was really looking forward to that. I haven't had a Diet Mountain Dew in minutes, and yes, now I'm kind of sad. But you know, I'm not sad about the Hoosier Hot Boy Kurt Busse coming out. He's really been kind of taking on a different kind of like attitude recently, but he's I kind of like it though. I think it fits him.
K-Hurt Busse out here doing the work of the people. And who is he facing tonight?
I believe he's facing Savage Pogo. Yeah. There he is.
And of course he's got the Bear. Now, we want to talk about Pogo. Let's talk about the real shining star of this team here, the Bear. The Bear put in work against Mark Magnus in that, and Max Sterling in that hectic tag team match.
Pogo has always been a fan favorite at WCWO. He's pretty much a WCWO staple. You don't think WCWO without thinking of Savage Pogo. And he's probably had some matches for Busse before, but Busse's been really like looking to prove himself recently, and I think Pogo's one to put a stop to that.
Introducing first, from Necktown, Indiana, the Hoosier Hot Boy, Kurt Busse. And his opponent, from Detroit, 7 Mile Road, Savage Pogo! Your referee for this match will be JMP.
Alright, so who do you think's gonna win this match?
Pogo. Even though I want to root for Busse, and I like Busse way more than I like Pogo, Pogo is just so unorthodox and unpredictable that it gives him the advantage against almost anybody.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I don't agree with you on the part about not liking Pogo. I actually really love Pogo, but I think Pogo's just so, you never know what Pogo's gonna do in the ring. Whoa, Kurt Busse showing a massive amount of disrespect to the Bear right there.
And Pogo not taking too kindly to the disrespect. Some big forearm strikes. Get a back elbow there. Driving that elbow into the temple. And this is the savage side of Pogo. Throwing Kurt out of the ring.
Almost taking out the ref there. You see that?
I mean, when Pogo feels disrespected, he doesn't care who he attacks and who he doesn't attack. He's going after everybody.
Yeah. I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll probably see it from the mobile kid side. Whenever, I headed
Big
that in, but
shot to the throat and a headbutt from Busse. I know what's going on, even if you don't. Smashing Pogo's head onto the canvas here. Pogo trying to escape back into the ring. Ref JMT at a count of 6. And Pogo sliding his way back out of the ring. Pogo escaping under the ring?
Yeah, he's either escaping under the ring or he's trying to get something. Oh, now he's looking for something.
Why is he grabbing a chair? This isn't an ODQ match, Pogo.
Maybe he just wants to take a seat for a second or something. Okay.
And Pogo just seems agitated. And again, here's what I was saying about Pogo being unorthodox, biting the wrist of Busey.
Oh, I hope Busey has his booster shot. Oh, man.
His Buseyster shot?
Yeah, I didn't want to say it like that because it's going to suck saying it like that, but yeah. Pogo's showing why they call him Savage Pogo. Pogo has so much experience in WCWO, and like it's easy to kind of forget that sometimes, but like
Pogo looking for the bear, and this isn't smart by Pogo. He's giving Busey enough time to catch his breath, and Busey is having none of the bear. A knee to the sternum, and Busey taking control. Some shots in the corner here, but he's taking too long pandering and sauntering around the ring. And as much as I like the Hoosier Hot Boy, right now is not the time to be acting hot, as it gives Pogo the veteran's advantage, smashing Busey's head into the corner and some jabs to the gut here of Busey.
Yeah, Kurt's really pushing Pogo's buttons. You can see that Pogo's really starting to let the Savage out. You know, Pogo used to come into the ring with with the skull of an animal on him. That's crazy. I saw this picture. Yeah, I saw this picture from like I think about 2012, and he had this long cloak on and a skull mask. And it was terrifying. And like that's the kind of person that Pogo is. That's why they call him Savage Pogo. Oh man, Kurt picking him up for a scoop slam. Stay Buster. I'm coming up with names.
I feel very skeptical saying Kurt's last name because I feel like, oh my God! Because I feel like we're gonna get a copyright strike from Orange Is the New Black.
I haven't seen Orange Is the New Black.
Again, your lack of pop culture.
Did you watch The Mandalorian? Okay, well anyway, let's focus on the match thing because we both watch wrestling.
That is true. Even though your lack of pop culture does disgust me. Again, what I said about Busey pandering to the crowd too much, tried to work the sternum over there. Again, Pogo had it scouted, a big jab to the gut, and was that a thumb to the eye?
I think it was.
Busey having none of it though, just shrugging it off.
Pogo's not afraid to go for the eyes. He's not afraid to bite off a finger, bite off an arm, rip off a leg. You know, that's why he's Savage Pogo. He'll come into the ring like with that leg.
And Pogo getting that boot up now, throwing Busey into the ropes. This is patented Pogo offense. The kitchen sink knees trapped against the ropes, just doing a number onto the sternum and a hip toss there.
I think I know what's coming up.
Pogo with those rapid elbow drops. Again, dropping the elbow.
Is there going to be another one?
Going for 4.
Oh.
Can he hit the 5th one? Do the stanky leg before he does it. And Busey able to roll out of the way. And that could have jammed the elbow out of place here.
And Pogo just barely took too long. Oh.
And a reverse sling blade.
Yeah, if Kirk Busey's able to take Pogo down, like that's something he can add to his resume for sure. Taking down a vet that's experienced as Pogo, like that's something that any wrestler at WCWO would want to have on their belt.
That reverse sling blade normally puts people away, keeps people down. Obviously, Busey not able to put all of his energy behind it like normal. Pogo back to his feet here. Busey working on Pogo in the corner. And Pogo biting Busey. Pogo putting his mouth to work tonight here.
Yeah, Pogo really likes those bites. He He's not afraid, and he won't eat before.
And there's the heart punch.
Pogo doesn't eat before a match because he wants to stay hungry for whenever he does that bite in the ring. Because he wants to really put his full hunger into it. It looks like Pogo's going to come out with a win on this one against Kurt Crusade.
Pogo getting the win off of that heart palpitation.
What the heck, KJ? Why are you causing me to lose my match?
Charity shenanigans. You want to do something about it? Do something about it next week.
Charity shenanigans? What?
Sorry, didn't see you there, loser. Hey, how's it feel to lose to me without me even having to pin you? I beat you without even trying.
Listen here, Lights Out. If I wasn't busy with Kenneth James next week,
yeah, you're so busy.
I would challenge you to a rematch.
Yeah, well, too bad.
But you know what?
Sad. Too bad, so sad.
You know who doesn't have a match for Burnout next week?
Me.
And my partner, the dog pound hound, Andre Stray.
What's that mean? Doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. No. Nah. I want that. No.
I want that work.
No, that's not happening. Not happening.
The following contest is a singles match, and it is set for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
Oh, it's time to party again. We got the dog pound hound Andre Stray coming out.
And we saw Timmy Jackson get the victory earlier tonight. Do you think his tag team partner is gonna amount to the same, I guess for lack of a better term, same fate and walk away victorious?
I mean, I think so. Andre Stray's a little bit newer to the belt than Timmy Jackson is for sure, but he's really starting to fit in, and he's starting to get a lot of the crowd behind him. And I saw on the card, it looks like he's supposed to be facing David Light, but I didn't see David Light in the back tonight, so I don't know what's up with that. Up to see do they have a sport for him or what's up with that.
I haven't seen David Light all day. Maybe
Well, looks like Reggie's got something to say. Let's see what he wants to say.
Is what we talk about. Andre, I know you're scheduled to face David Light in the singles match tonight. Unfortunately, something came up and David Light is unable to compete tonight. Don't worry. We've got two former champions for you to face tonight. That's right. This is now a triple threat match. Let's bring out your first opponent.
And a triple threat match.
Two former champions. We got Jason Levi coming out. Now, honestly, I've never seen him at WCWO, or if I have, it's been a very long time. But he's been a champion here before, and I know the crowd really likes him. I've seen him at other promotions, to be honest, and I know he's a pretty good wrestler. So Andre Stray might have a lot. Andre Stray might have a lot to do with tonight. Must be a fan of Reggie.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Popeye the Sailor Man, yeah.
He has an eye patch on.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's part of his thing.
He looks like he could be Brody Boxton's cousin.
Yeah, he actually does kind of look like Brody Boxton a little bit, I guess, yeah. Maybe they could, I don't know, I'm not sure exactly what Jason Levi is into. I'm not sure, trains or not, that's an important thing, but being friends with, being friends with Brody Boxton, honestly.
But I mean, it's triple threat, which means there's at least one more competitor?
That's a great question. Well, I'm happy to inform you all that we have the return of a former Outlaw champion, the return of Killer Cam, Cameron Saturn.
And a former Outlaw champion in Cameron Saturn.
I haven't seen Cameron Saturn in a year. The last thing we had heard from him, he had the Outlaw title, and then all of a sudden he had to vacate it for personal reasons. But I guess he's back. It's really exciting. Oh, there he is.
And Andre's getting groovy with it.
Well, I mean, you can't help but get a groovy with in the air tonight. It's a classic. That's right, I know some classics.
Comes out repping the Pacers.
You gotta do what you gotta do to get fans tonight sometimes. But I don't really know a lot about the sports game, about the sports ball, so all about sports.
I also don't play the sports ball.
We are on the same page. This match is now a triple threat. Y'all know who's all in the ring. Our referee, JMT. We might as well bell. But let me get out first.
And Gabby getting out of dodge. Is he gonna wrestle with the eye patch on?
I think he has to probably. Like my doctor probably recommends it. I'm not sure how he lost that. Why he has to wear an eye patch. I'll have to look into that. But if I had to guess, he probably lost it at a Waffle House fight. You know, that's what I would say. Wrestlers love Waffle House. They love fights.
Jason Levi also doesn't know the sports ball.
He gave Reggie that hug though. I don't know if that's. I surprised he took a shower after that. It's been so long since I've seen Cameron Saturn. It's nice to see him back. He got his first Outlaw champion last year at Victory in Maine against Nate Davis in a really amazing match. It was a ladder match. So they both took each other to the ring in that match.
It seems as if we're gonna potentially get maybe a three-way collar and elbow tie-up here, starting off with a Roman knuckle lock. If you know they stop playing games, then. And Saturn recognizes the size difference.
I'm here to watch shirtless men touch each other. Come on.
Keep it PG.
That's what I know. Like in the ring. Nothing weird.
He's got a shirt on. And it looks like we're gonna get a triple disco worm.
No, we didn't come here to dance. We came here to punch people. Get punched!
And Cameron Saturn took the brunt of that punch, and now Andre Stray going to take advantage of that miscalculated punch here. And a flatliner DDT combo.
Yeah, Andre Stray's always looking to have a fun time in the ring. He can bring a fun time, and he can bring the wrestling too. Like he shows up to have a fun time, and he has a fun time to punch people. So it doesn't matter to Andre Stray. Like he'll do what he's doing.
And a chin breaker there from Levi. And Cameron Saturn went for a drop kick, but Levi had it caught. And what are we doing here? This isn't going to go well for Andre. Oh my God! Catapulting Saturn head first into Andre's dog treats.
I guess at least he said sorry. Oh my God!
And a massive enziguri.
Ow!
Rocking Andre Stray.
Andre was barely able to kick out of that. He must have probably gotten raised a little bit, but it looks like, yeah, hopefully he'll be able to get he got enough consciousness to kick out, so we'll see if he's able to get back up. But yeah, I think Andre Stray was really looking forward to having that match with David Light. Obviously, David Light might be too scared to face Andre Stray, or maybe just
and a stunner.
Oh, and Saturn. Clearly, Cameron Saturn has not gotten rusty in the ring. It looks like he's really like been able to, he's showing why he was the champion when he left. Ow! That sounded like it hurt.
Running chop in the corner, and another one. Could be going to the well too many times here, and in fact he was. Andre bursting out of the corner with a huge splash on Levi, and a clothesline duck from Saturn, and a beautiful sliced bread kick combination there from Saturn.
Yeah, Cameron Saturn looking like he's still got a lot of taste.
Don't look at me like that. I know I mentioned bread, but I'm not making you a sandwich. And a Hurricane Rana sending Andre straight into Jason. Goes in for the cover.
Andre Saturn tried to take advantage of that, but yeah. Andre Stray, like, definitely looking forward to facing David Light, I think. Getting some revenge for Kenny Jackson for that when David Light pulled off last week. But obviously David Light kind of stuck to his ass. I didn't believe that. But I'm sure Andre Stray is more than happy to take on these two competitors and show why Andre Stray, like, if he's able to take out these two guys who have both been champions in the past, like, that can put Andre Stray in position to go for a singles title too. We can have two loud Strays holding a lot of gold in WCWO if they work things out.
I'm sure the fans would love that. I would not. I hate dancing.
I love that. I mean, I only know one move. I know the lawn barn.
I think dancing is dirty.
But first, let's just like finish this match.
Levi goes for the clothesline, goes for the back elbow. Saturn able to duck it, and a big double chop there.
I wonder how that eye patch affects him. Hey, you wouldn't be able to see.
I imagine it gives him a blind spot.
Reminder to edit in cricket noises after that joke. All right.
There were no cricket noises chirping off of that. Andre gonna throw some shade here.
Ref JMT blocking the hits so he can't see him on hard cam.
Oh my God! Huge super kick there. They went for one on Levi. Didn't quite get the first one. Levi was able to duck back on those ropes to duck it, but Saturn caught that second one. Trying to whip Andre. This isn't smart. Andre's got you beat 3 sizes to 1.
Yeah, Andre's like a double golf. Like, he's a big guy.
What'd you call him?
He's a double golf. He's big, like double golf from like 7-Eleven.
That's got to be motivating. Either way, Jason Levi getting the better of that 3-way exchange. Could have been looking for a pinfall on Andre, but Andre rolls out of the ring.
Oh!
And a big shot there. And a big chop.
Bringing ref JMT off the ground.
And a huge uppercut. Went for the Pele kick. Levi was able to get out of the way. And a huge super kick. I swear I saw a tooth fly out of Levi's mouth there.
You gotta be careful with that. Like, this is wrestling. They don't have a lot of teeth left. You can't be knocking them out all the time. The dental bills have to be crazy.
Aren't your teeth fake?
That's not because I wrestle. Or that's not because of any, it's not because of any athletic activities.
And a beautiful Pele kick. Down goes Andre Stray.
Alright, looks like Jason Levi's trying to get the upper hand once again, but I don't know, I think Andre Stray's just waiting, you know. Like, Andre Stray is the sleeping dog right now, and it's better they just let him lie, but whenever he wakes up, they're not going to be able to get away from him.
Oh! Running, spinning European uppercut.
all three of them look absolutely wiped out.
Something's got to give here. One of these men have to get back to their feet.
It's been an absolute brutal match, to be honest. Like, it looks like they've had a little bit of fun in the ring, but they've really been laying into each other, and all three of them have been trying to show like why WCWO fans should be paying attention.
Saturn kicks back up to his feet here.
Oh.
Was that a spin?
It was a hound reading.
Your bark is nowhere near as good as his bite. Either way, everybody back to their feet now. Levi going on the offensive here. Beautiful discus elbow. And Andre catching the kick. Oh! Launches Levi into a cutter on Saturn. Oh, Andre looking to walk the dog.
They better get this cover quickly if he wants to get this win. It's like Cameron's going up top.
Andre going for the pinfall. 2. Saw Saturn coming with the swanton. And again. And Andre gets the victory here tonight, just like his tag team partner earlier in the evening. Andre Strait gets the victory over two very game competitors here tonight in Jason Levi and Cameron Saturn.
Jason Levi and Cameron Saturn definitely showed why WCWO shouldn't forget them, why they should be around.
There are a few slops.
That was a great. That was a great match, and I really enjoyed that.
You were sloppy.
I know I was sloppy. I know. I made a mess in here with the freaking Diet Mountain Dew. Why do you gotta remind me about that?
My hand is sticking to the table.
That's tragic. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, I had a traumatic experience. All right, you think I wanted to deal with that?
Okay, so we've been butting heads all night, but we've been collaborating really well for our Burnout show. That's August 29th. That's my birthday, by the way.
Birthday.
Thank you. We'll talk about a birthday show later. Hopefully we can keep agreeing on that.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of good ideas.
You have an idea?
Yeah.
I myself have an idea.
Okay, well, we're sharing.
I'm really sick and tired of Pharaoh King low blowing me from behind. So, on August 29th, on your birthday, how about me versus Pharaoh King?
We're just gonna let him interrupt. Kill it.
I mean,
okay. I also have another really good idea. How about we
the
make
match
it
is already official though. We did that last week.
But I want a different type of match. I want to spice things up for Burnout.
Okay.
How about we make it
What do you think?
no DQ?
No DQ.
Where you can't low blow me, and not get disqualified if you low blows me. I can punch you in the face for it.
I don't see any reason why not.
No count outs. Let's just make it a no DQ match.
I think we should make it a DQ. I mean, he keeps swinging.
Well,
he did swing a chair at me.
I mean, we're agreeing. We're trying to be on the same page once and for all. I do think it's a good idea. It sounds like you do too. So I think we can make it official.
Thank you very much.
So it is official. Yeah, of course.
So we're just gonna let people walk in and interrupt everything.
Well, it's not really an interruption. He's just trying to give you service. There's nothing wrong with that. Just take a lesson in niceness, okay? It's all right to let people in sometimes, literally. Good night, Reggie.
Now everyone's walking away. Oh, come on!
I don't know if you heard or not, but we got Reggie and Gabriel to make a match for Burnout, and I proposed a no DQ match, and they made it official. So those little shenanigans you've been doing, you can bring them if you want. They're just not going to work like it didn't work tonight. So, I'll see you there.
This is gonna be so fun.
The following contest is a no disqualification match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Thank you. Let's bring out the contestants.
And no disqualification. Brody Bodkins finally getting his hands on Pharaoh King.
Or Pharaoh King finally getting the chance to show that he's able to take down the biggest dog in the yard.
Which he definitely will. I mean, he's had Brody's number, low blow after low blow, shot after shot. It's a wonder if Brody will ever have children again.
Yeah, like Brody doesn't need to stop getting low blowed. Like we're not going to get any little engines that can if Pharaoh King keeps this up. Don't look at me like that. You've been punishing me all night with your puns. So I think it's my turn, right?
Leave the pun times to me.
It's my turn to take you to pun down. Anyway,
excuse me.
I don't know. Anyway, we got Pharaoh King here.
What are you over there drinking now that you spilled your Diet Dew?
A different Diet Dew. Yahoo! Mountain Dew! Anyway, we got Pharaoh King looking to
steal Max
take down Brody
Sterling's
Bodkins.
catchphrase like that.
He's been in Brody Bodkins, like the back of Brody Bodkins' mind for weeks now. It's taunting him constantly. And Brody Bodkins, yeah, he's a fan favorite, but like he's not somebody you mess with. Like I would give him my lunch money before he asked for it, or before he demanded I give it to him if he was in the hallway, just because I would be scared of him.
I mean,
and Pharaoh King has the pyramids to walk up to Brody Bodkins and taunt him, low blow him, ruin his matches. And this is what Pharaoh King gets. He gets a street fight with no DQ. Brody Bodkins is going to be able to do whatever he wants to Pharaoh King, and no one can stop him until Brody Bodkins is ready to pin him 1, 2, 3.
Well, I mean, we saw the fight in Brody, last week when he was proving against Kurt Busse that he had what it took to take down one of Pharaoh King's friends. Now he asked for this match to be no disqualification purely so he could do whatever he wanted to Pharaoh King. And I mean, this isn't the only no disqualification match we have tonight. We do have that Kentucky Street Carnage later tonight.
Kentucky Avenue Carnage, but yeah.
Don't correct me.
Don't throw my Mountain Dew bottles at me. Diet Mountain Dew bottles. Sorry.
Drink water like a real man.
Introducing first, from Gary, Indiana, Pharaoh King.
You ever stop and wonder?
And his opponent, from the other side of the track, weighing in at 400 pounds per square yard, the Freight Train, Brody Bodkins.
You ever stop and
Your referee for this match will be Ref Fletch.
For someone who complains about Mike Noble stealing her microphone and cutting her off, she sure does cut me off all the time. But anyway, you ever stop and wonder if Pharaoh King realizes his name means King?
I think he does realize that, and I don't think he cares.
Oh,
Maybe he doesn't realize that. I don't know. I didn't think it. I think whoever Mama King is probably named it. Anyway.
Mama King?
Mama
Really?
King, yeah. Oh, man.
Pharaoh
Bro, you're trying
King.
to stay there.
Quick on the offense here from behind, laying into Brody. And I swear, every time I see Brody Bodkins, he's got a new piece of gear on with that beautiful black and gray set. I mean, now he's rocking the arm sleeve. The last time it was the gauntlet on the wrist. And he's just laying out Pharaoh King. Big scoop slam. Pharaoh almost landing on that kendo stick. That would not have felt good.
Well, Brody may have worn that sleeve so he could hide stuff of it. This is no DQ. Like, he could pull anything out of there. He could just, I don't know, he could pull a car out from under his sleeve and just hit Pharaoh with it. Nobody could do anything.
I know Brody's big, but I don't think he's big enough to hide a car in his sleeve.
How do clowns put so many people in their cars?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, exactly. Checkmate science. So, anyway.
Pharaoh King heading to the outside of the ring, and Brody Bodkins is on the chase, and Pharaoh smartly getting back into the ring to avoid Brody. And Pharaoh first to grab the toys here tonight, throwing the chair at Brody.
I think the best thing for Pharaoh King to do is to get out of the ring, get in somebody's car, and drive away from here, because as soon as Brody Bodkins gets up from this, he's going to tear Pharaoh King apart. But Pharaoh King is trying to show why he has, what it takes to do the stuff he was doing to Brody and get in his head.
Well, unlike you, not every other male on the earth is a coward who runs away from a fight. It's obvious Pharaoh King is prepared for whatever Brody Bodkins has tonight as he racks that chair over the spine of the freight train, and Pharaoh King could just very well run that train off the tracks here tonight, especially with those steel chair shots.
Yeah, and if he's able to hurt something of Brody so that Brody can't get up, that's really the only way you can keep Brody down. A big guy like Brody, you gotta focus on those parts of Brody that are gonna keep him from being able to get up and do things, because it's not like Pharaoh King can overpower Brody whenever they're both on the same footing.
All right, now there's no footing for Brody to have.
Yeah,
kendo stick shot after kendo stick shot, and I know from experience. I'm not gonna tell you where I have the experience, because Japan's shady like that. I've been hit with a kendo stick. They actually use those as practice katanas over in Japan. They don't feel good.
Why do I feel like you just got kicked out of a Japanese bar or something and they attacked you with kendo sticks to get you out?
Actually,
did you see that chair shot? Oh my goodness.
And again, Pharaoh King, the first to grab the toys here tonight. And actually, to answer your question, I am a skilled martial artist when it comes to bladed weaponry. Thank you very much.
Pharaoh King's really showing how ruthless he can be. He keeps focusing on the back, on the spine of Brody Bodkins. It's not going to be good.
Brody was trying to use the referee there to pull himself up, and Pharaoh King just having none of it. Pharaoh now choking Brody Bodkins.
There's nothing the ref can do about this. He can just keep choking Brody until Brody passes out, or until Brody figures out how to get away from it.
Pharaoh lining Brody up. Beautiful rolling thunder senton there.
Brody Bodkins trying to recover from this. I'm sure Brody has a lot going through his mind. He's probably ready to just get this new guy just out of his crosshairs and focus on something else.
All right, now Brody's trying to fight back, mounting a little bit of offense here, getting himself back up to his feet. And the big man's got the kendo, and it's time for a receipt.
Yeah, Brody Bodkins is one of the more experienced newer or younger guys here. He was trained by a WWE Hall of Famer, or at his school anyway, and he knows what he's doing in the ring. And I don't know if Pharaoh King didn't do his research. I don't know if Pharaoh King did his research and just thought he could handle it, but But you don't step into the ring with Brody Bodkins not knowing what you're getting not knowing what you're getting in.
There's no amount of research in the world that can prepare you for a chair shot from that big of a guy. And it looks like it's cookie time.
Ow. I have a headache.
Left him baked after that one.
All right. Yeah.
He did. He hit him with a cookie sheet. He served him up like a hot Cinnabon.
True. Oh. Get in the door. Is that? Wait. I think that's the door to my office. Did they take a door from my office? They can't take the door off my office? What the heck? What the heck? I go in there to take naps.
Sucks to suck for you, doesn't it?
Why, this is the door from my office. They can't use that.
They didn't just took the door off the hinges, they took the handle off. At least they left you the doorknob.
I guess that's true. I mean, yeah, whatever. Oh, man.
Either way, Brody Bodkins gonna lift Pharaoh King up and drop him with a suplex there. Huge snap suplex. Goes in for the pinfall. I think he's just playing with Pharaoh at this point.
Brody Bodkins showing Pharaoh King, like, he's in this revenge against Pharaoh King for sure. Oh, Brody Bodkins might be just taking a little seat, like having a little rest. It looks like. Getting another chair in there.
And this could spell bad news for Brody, but what Brody doesn't see is it looked like Pharaoh King was trying to grab the kendo stick, but Brody kept him cut there.
Looks like Pharaoh King's back maybe really feeling sore after the repeated attacks from Brody Bodkins.
As Brody's setting up that door here, this could be a doorway to disaster for Pharaoh King. Pharaoh with a kendo to the knee. And now over the back. Pharaoh damn near took the ref out with that last kendo stick shot.
I gotta give Pharaoh credit though. That's a good idea. Take him down using his legs. Once I know I'm a big guy too. Once you get a big guy on the ground, it takes him a minute to get up. Like, sometimes whenever I fall, I gotta call somebody to help me.
Pharaoh inadvertently knocking that table over and realizing that it was set up, and he's gonna set it back up.
That was perfectly good work.
I've got a feeling you're gonna have to hit the Home Depot up for a new one after this.
I guess so, but
I was wondering why there was a draft in your office earlier.
Why were you in my office? You didn't drink my Diet Mountain Dew, did you? I only have like a 36 pack.
No.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna count them.
I totally didn't help them take the door handle off.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I believe you.
Why do you get an office and I don't? I'm better than you anyway.
You just got here. No, they've already broken a little bit. It's like
Pharaoh King again with that kendo stick.
Hooks to the back.
And again, smartly working on the leg of Brody Bodkins. And Pharaoh begging Brody to get up. I don't know if that's what you want, Pharaoh. Like, I'm all for you beating the bloody hell out of Brody Bodkins tonight, but I don't think him getting up is what you want to happen.
Yeah, that's not going to be a fun time for Pharaoh King if he gets up. I mean, like, he's really where Pharaoh King should want him to be at. Oh.
Pharaoh trapping the leg.
I think Brody Bodkins' boot might. Oh, never mind. It might not be too big for that.
Trapping Brody in that crutch. Pharaoh going to come off the ropes with a huge senton, dropping all the body weight he has on Brody Bodkins, and there's a weight disadvantage for Pharaoh King in this contest.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to hold Brody down for that 1, 2, 3 the way that he's hoping he can. I think his best bet's going to be to really just beat Brody until Brody cannot move again. But that's going to take a bit. Brody Bodkins has a lot of stamina for somebody like that size, and he, There's a reason why he's called the freight train. And freight trains keep moving, you know?
He's trying to put Brody to sleep here. Has that sleeper hold locked in deep, choking the life out of Brody Bodkins. And there's nothing the ref can do to help Brody here. Brody trying to get some crowd momentum behind him here, trying to use the energy of the Outlaws here tonight to get back to his feet.
Yeah, Brody Bodkins is going to have to be looking for that fan support, like you said, and in order to be able to get up from this. It looks like Pharaoh might have Brody knocked out.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, I thought it was over for a second, but Brody's able to get back up. Or not get back up, but he's able to wake back up, I mean.
And the crowd getting behind Brody Bodkins here.
This might be it. This might be Brody's chance to get back on top of things.
And a clothesline from Brody. Brody firing back up here. Big double chop to the throat and sternum of Pharaoh.
Giving him those dusters.
And there's that heart and soul son of a plumber headbutt. Oh, and that huge Samoan drop from Brody Bodkins. And Pharaoh able to get the shoulder up and kick out.
Pharaoh's really shown that he's not willing to give up. Like, even if Pharaoh doesn't win this match, I gotta say, he put on a good show showing that no matter what like he deals with, he's able to fight through it. But I don't know, Brody Bodkins might just be too much. Brody Bodkins still looks like he has a lot.
Pharaoh went for that low blow again. Sorry to cut you off. Actually, I'm not. I don't really care. No, Brody gets his back. Brody asking him how it feels. Could be looking for the last stop through the table.
That's got to be it. No way. That will be it. Brody Bodkins, our winner.
Brody Bodkins getting the win with the last stop through the table.
Maliko, I hope you know I meant every word that I said. I'm taking back what's mine. August 29th at Burnout, the Gunslinger title is coming home with the Supernova Sensation. And you're gonna have to kill me to keep me down.
Zach, you should have stayed home. I tried to save you any more embarrassment. I took the only thing you've ever had here in WCWO. And I am the greatest champion WCWO has ever seen. Come August 29th, I'm gonna break you for good.
You know, Maliko, last week I got dropped on my head and you thought that would take care of me. I'm still here. I'm still standing, better than I ever was. Maliko, you're gonna have to kill me to get rid of me, like I told you.
Yeah, you wanna die, Jose? Yeah, you wanna die? I told you to stay away, and I told you.
Now this is one of the matches I've been looking forward to tonight. I'm excited to see the Supernova sensation Zach Nova get back what's rightfully his and defeat the bullying war-ready Malenko, finally. What?
You know Malenko's going to beat him, right?
No, I don't know that. I mean, you don't get up from a Nova bomb. You don't get up from a Nova splash. Hang on, let me pull my thing.
The Nova bomb?
Yeah, the Nova bomb. There's other things. He's got other things. Hang on.
You really are a dunce, aren't you?
No. Yeah, so he's got the Nova bomb. He's got Nova's Comet. And you don't get up from those, especially Nova's Comet. That's the springboard splash or springboard experience. Malenko is one of the scariest guys in the locker room. I know you've heard that a lot from me. I know I'm a weenie. I'm aware. But like, legitimately, he's scary. You know, like, he arrives every Friday night in the back of a truck because he's so large he can't fit in normal seats. Like, he has to be brought in a truck, and somebody else has to drive him here. And sometimes he'll get angry while he's in the back of that truck. You can see the holes he's punched in the door. He's terrifying.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me?
Yeah. Yeah,
it's crazy. Your voice bores the hell out of me.
You can watch the YouTube video so if you want to hear me. But yeah, like, I'd be scared if I was Zach Nova.
I mean, Zach Nova had a stranglehold on that Gunslinger Championship for a hot minute, and now is just looking to reclaim that gold. Obviously, gonna have to do a lot to get through Malenko.
Yeah, I mean, but Zach Nova has been through a lot anyway. I mean, I don't know if you remember it or not, but Zach Nova was kidnapped by Mike Noble and taken to the Hannah House, one of the most haunted places in the world, and was held in the basement there, and almost written off completely by Jackson Morgan. But luckily, Jackson Morgan had a change in his big heart and decided against ending Zach Nova's career right there.
Oh!
What?
Oh, we're starting off hot and heavy here.
Oh, man.
Not even gonna let Gabby finish the introductions. If you pay attention to the Facebook,
But you should.
You saw Zach Nova say, and I quote, "You're going to have to kill me," which prompted Malenko to, choke him the hell out on the hitch of the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, Malenko just popped up out of nowhere, too. I don't know who that cameraman was, and I asked production, because I'm a member of the production team, and I asked them, like, who the heck was that cameraman? And they were like, we don't know. I don't know if they were too afraid to say or what, but they did nothing to help Zach Nova in that moment. And honestly, I don't blame the cameraman for that. What would somebody do? What would any normal person do against somebody the size and the strength of War-Ready Malenko?
I mean, when you've got a wild Malenko pop up from behind you like a Pokemon evolution, I don't think I would say anything either. And that's coming from me. I'm a big guy. I'm not little. I might not have any hands, but I'm not little.
You don't have any hands?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
These are nubs.
Oh. It's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, see, Malenko's just so strong. Ah.
The backbreaker on the shoulder there. The power of Malenko on display. You haven't noticed I don't have hands this entire time?
I haven't.
Have you not watched me nub open my bottle?
I told you before that I don't see very well.
And you said you're friends with me.
They wanted me to be a ref because of my bad eyesight. Oh my goodness! Ow! Ow!
His
Ow!
His chest is going to be red after that. I mean,
That's one of those things where you see it and you just want to chant weak just so that you can see them hit him harder. But also, you don't want to see that because it's traumatic.
Malenko returned after Zach beat KJ in a street fight, beating Kenneth James, blindsiding Zach Nova, and then the very first match they had together, Malenko beat Nova for the championship. You gotta wonder if that means Malenko has Nova's number, and as I say that, Malenko has Nova scouted with a gut buster on the knee there.
But Zach Nova did successfully defend the Gunslinger Championship against Malenko at Red, White, and Bruised. Now that was a triple threat, and that was a no DQ match, and it was pretty brutal. But Zach Nova did manage to hold it. So like he knows how to win against Malenko, at least in a cage, and at least with things like tables and doors and that kind of thing.
Yeah, but the first one-on-one they had, one-on-one straight down the middle, Malenko whooped Zach Nova. And unfortunately, I wasn't on the table then, but I was sitting in the crowd for that match. And he tossed Nova around in that match, just like he tossed Nova down to the mat there. Huge, big-bodied senton crushing the sternum of Zach Nova. If Nova was smart, he just wouldn't kick out. Oh, well up! We could have another one here tonight!
Oh, man.
And Nova's trying to body Malenko there, and unfortunately, the size difference coming into play.
But
Nova tried to use the speed.
But Zach has so much spirit to him. And I think that's something that, Malenko has so much strength but Malenko doesn't really have that spirit that Zach Nova has. Zach Nova doesn't want to give up. See, look at that. Zach Nova was able to crossbody Malenko off that because of that spirit.
You call it spirit, I call it speed, and maybe a little bit of dumb luck. I mean, Nova, at the end of the day, definitely has the speed advantage. But again, I say it every time. Why would you yell out what you're going to do before you do it? Nova calling for the Nova bomb, but Malenko right there to cut it down and stop him. And now we are in high-risk territory.
Yeah, this isn't where you want to. This is not where you want to be with Malenko for sure. That's a long way to drop. That's a lot of pain on the back.
What is Nova trying to fight out of it here? Trying to worm his way down. Able to get out. Could he hit a power bomb off the top rope, folding Malenko up?
That was crazy. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't think Malenko was looking to see
back
that.
Back up top.
Oh.
Beautiful swanton, dropping all of his weight onto the sternum of Malenko. Malenko able to barely get that shoulder up. Obviously, that knocked the wind out of Malenko, and if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
See, Malenko wasn't expecting that. I think that's what you got to do with Malenko. You gotta find ways to hit him where he's not expecting it to happen.
Nova called for the Nova bomb. Malenko again had it scouted. That's what happens when you call your moves out loud like that.
You might be onto something there.
A huge super
I don't
kick.
want to agree with you, but you might be onto something.
Kicked out the leg, kick to the face. Nova comes off the ropes. Malenko went for a clothesline. Nova able to duck it. Nova go behind. Oh! Zigzag backbreaker there.
Oh, ow. Malenko threw him into the ref.
Baron Rothschild's got to watch out. He almost became Baron Roth No More Childs.
Yeah. Malenko's really showing what a powerhouse he is though in this match, and he always does. He's such a scary guy. I would not want to.
Nova running off the ropes here. Went for a beautiful DDT, but Malenko had it scouted. There's the power again of Malenko. Kick to the gut. Oh! Ushigoroshi! Brain buster over the knee, and Nova able to kick out.
Woo. Goodness, that looks scary.
Certainly Malenko's got to be wondering what he's got to do to keep Nova down. You mentioned the spirit of Nova, and whether or not I want Malenko to win, I got to give Nova some credit here. Oh my God! got him trapped in a torture rack here. Dropped him right on the back of his neck. That could be all she wrote, and it is.
You heard Malenko shout that he was gonna break him, and I think he may have almost done that for sure.
I mean, Nova said he was gonna have to kill him, and the way he just dropped him on the back of his neck. Ah.
17, now we're charging 17.
This could have all been so simple. All I had to do was win a fatal four-way, beat Phoenix at Red, White, and Bruised, become territorial champion, change the title's history forever by making myself the greatest territorial champion of all time, but Mark Magnus got lucky one time and rolled me up. And so I thought about that. I slept on that. It enraged me. And so I decided I was going to take it farther. I was petty. So he got emotional. He missed his dad. So what did I do? I struck him where it hurt the most. I took his past. I took his dad's jacket. Something he held so dear. And Mark, every single time I could for the last month, I have pushed you and pushed you to remind you that you need to let go of the past, Mark. It's the only way you're going to ever succeed. You have to move forward. I'm trying to help you move forward, but you just don't listen. And then last week, you think you get the one up on me, and you call for a Kentucky Ave Carnage match at Burnout. And you think I'm scared? You think I'm scared. You think I'm scared. I'm scared! I am not scared of you, Mark Magnus. Let me remind you exactly who Mr. Friday Night is. I am a 3-time gunslinger champion. I have been wrestling in here for the last 2 years, taking names, best on the microphone, best in the ring. Nobody can say that they are better than me right now. I am on a generational run, and you are not going to get in the way of that. So at Kentucky Ave Carnage, I'm not just going to break you. I'm going to take this back. I'm going to bludgeon you. I am going to send you to meet your pathetic father. I am going to end your career because my name is Mr. Friday Night, Mike Noble. Recognize.
The following contest is Kentucky Avenue Carnage. The only way to win this match is by pinfall, submission, or knockout. Let's bring out the contestants.
And ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. And of course, leave it to my broadcast partner to not be prepared.
Yeah, we got Mike Noble out here.
And he's not alone, accompanied to the ring by the group of rookies he had backing him earlier when they all attacked Asher and Jackson.
Yeah. And Mike Noble, Mike Noble looks like he's got a crew with him now. Oh, they're walking back out there, but that's not a good sign though if they've formed an alliance for sure. Mike Noble shouting at the crowd. He does not shut up.
Yeah, he's the best talker there is. Perfect speech.
You know who I think has perfect speech? Will Asher, honestly. Never heard a word from him.
I feel like you're trying to insult my best friend.
best friends with Mike Noble?
Yeah.
You know, Mike Noble wrote Dork on one of his shirts that I bought. He wrote that I was a dork.
You are a dork.
That doesn't mean that I want, I tried to be a fan. I was a fan of his whenever I first saw him. I was like, man, this guy's cool.
You talked earlier about watching Star Wars. And you know who else I bet is a dork? Mark Magnus. I mean, this man is so caught up in his father's death, he can't get his head out of his rear end long enough to see what Mike Noble has had planned for him.
I mean, he managed to get his dad's jacket back last week, though. Now he's just looking for the revenge for what happened.
I mean, Noble obviously attacking Mark Magnus, beating him down, stealing his dad's jacket, telling him, best line in WCW history, by the way, telling him that the wrong Magnus died that night. Mark sees this more as a match. He's fighting for his dad's memory.
Oh, he's going to do the thing. He did the thing. Ooh, you want to do the thing? Come on, do the thing.
He's fighting for his dad's memory tonight. I actually got to sit down and talk to him earlier, and he said this is more than just a match for him. This is more than just a fight. This is more than just Kentucky Avenue Carnage. He is fighting for the pride of his family and the memory of his fallen father.
From Jersey City, New Jersey, Mr. Friday Mike Noble.
And it seems as if Gabby isn't going to be needed for Mark's introduction. Mark, again, fighting for pride and honor here tonight. Seeing this as more than a match. He's going to start off quick with that airplane spin. And he's fighting for the honor and pride of his family. That's pretty noble of him, if I do say so myself.
I don't think you do say so yourself, actually, because that doesn't sound like a thing you'd say. But, yeah, this is the...
Oh my God! Trash can over
the match a lot of WCWO people have been waiting for. They've been looking to see Mark Magnus get his revenge against Mike Noble for all the things Mike Noble has done, all the things Mike Noble has said. And honestly, I'm excited for it too, because Mike Noble deserves to have to leave WCWO in a stretcher, just like his mentor.
Oh my God!
Holy cow!
I mean, Noble's done a lot of nasty stuff. You know, he brought the jacket to the ring in a trash bag, tried to light it on fire, but nothing will be as nasty as that chair shot that he just chucked that chair into the face.
It looked scary, so I looked away. Like, what exactly just happened?
He quite literally threw the chair through Mark Magnus. Mark was trying to come off of the apron. He had the crowd behind him. Oh! Reverse cutter onto the trash can. I mean, Mark has been around for almost 6 months here in WCWO now. Hasn't won a lot, but when he does win, it's where it counts. And he lost a match, but went and grabbed that jacket and tried to be so sentimental, so touching. And Noble came out, attacked him, stole the jacket, and proved him wrong. That sentiment only kills, and that's what killed his dad. Suplex on the edge of the trash can.
Tell us your real opinion, Dan. Anyway, that trash can looks destroyed. Actually, that trash can looks like what a Diet Mountain Dew did in my car a couple weeks ago whenever it fell into the floor because I had to hit the brakes too quickly because I was drinking a different Diet Mountain Dew, and it exploded. It cut like that.
You understand Diet Mountain Dew. Noble coming off the ropes. Oh, spine on the
right
hat!
Onto the hat. Oh, man. I wonder if Mike Noble felt that.
Duh. Of course he felt it. It was his spine hitting the hat. Oh, there comes the cane.
Oh, the cane.
By God, that's got to be Kane!
That is pretty funny.
I've always wanted to do that.
Oh.
Oh my God! The back of the trash can over the spine of Mark Magnus. Is Noble going to go coast to coast?
Oh no.
He's got him stuck in Trio Woe with that trash can.
Don't.
Oh my God!
Oh, Mark was trying to get it out of the way, but he wasn't able to, and Mike Noble was able to use that.
Flipping that trash can into the face of
Mark Magnus isn't giving up. Is he gonna try to spin the block him right now?
He's looking for the Friday Night Drive, but instead, a fallout suplex from Magnus onto those signs. Magnus needs to capitalize on the pin.
This is a brutal match. Mike Noble, Mark Magnus have been like, this is just all their frustration with each other over the past month has just led to this, and it's really showing.
Huge belly-to-belly suplex from Magnus, and Magnus trying to stay on top here. Magnus trying to somehow reinforce that trash can. And he's putting the trash can over the head of Mike Noble. Oh my God!
Oh man. That trash, like, you're not gonna be able to use that trash can again.
Did they take that from your office too, you greedy?
Wait. What the? I'm gonna have to talk to Reggie after this. Gosh dang it. I thought we were pals. Like, he's just letting them use my stuff.
Noble's calling for the end here.
It's my trash can.
Magnus calling for the end. I apologize. Oh, backbreaker into the flatliner. Beautiful combination from the most brilliant man in WCWO. Next to T.S. Wiley. And he's looking to spin the block here. Oh, man. And there's the strong right. That could be all she wrote. 3 count. Magnus gets vengeance for his father.
Wow. And that's one of a handful of singles matches that Mark Magnus has managed to win WCWO. That's amazing. And he won it against Mike Noble again. Mike Noble is the only person, I believe, that Mark Magnus has pinned in a match in WCWO singles matches. That's crazy, actually.
Magnus fighting for the pride of his dad, and honestly, you'll love to see it. Whether I am a Mike Noble fan or not, which I am, you gotta give the devil his due.
You know Mike Noble isn't gonna give you a free shirt for talking good about him. But I know he's gonna have shirts soon, I think. I think Mark Magnus is gonna have shirts soon, and if you get on his good side, you might get the Mark Magnus shirt.
I've already got a Mike Noble shirt.
Mark Magnus shirt.
Why would I want more toilet paper? COVID's over. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, what a hell of a show we've had for you thus far here at Burnout. That was our main event. Make sure you stay tuned here on the YouTube channel, on all of our social medias for more WCWO action for my broadcast colleague, Wes, whatever your name is. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you all next Friday night.
Have a good night.